Hi, it's me, your boyfriend slash girlfriend slash day friend's favorite content creator, and I'm just gonna do a little reaction to the Dr. Disrespect video real quick. Or I don't know how long it's gonna be, but this is me getting ready to do it. Let's get into it. Let's see how crazy this is gonna be.
You know? For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
I guess since you all missed the point with my personal statement.
The personal statement? The personal statement in which you admitted to messaging a minor? That statement? Okay.
Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules.
But not but not the rules to not fucking message them.
My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations.
But like, obviously, in this example, you would, because the shit going on was you doing something bad. So of course you would want that coming out. So yeah, you would respect it in that regard. Ironically, since your name is the opposite of that.
But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations. Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And
so again, all right, exactly what I think it is. He isn't denying, at least as of now, that he messaged a minor or whatever. He's upset that Cody violated the rules years later, and now the public is aware of what happened, and that's what he's mad about. This is a mad I got caught situation, not mad that I did it.
And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any first-hand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages?
I mean, that's what you meant.
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is?
Wait.
I do.
Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, this doesn't help you. This doesn't help you. Oh my God, this doesn't help you. You're gonna do semantics? We're doing the semantics argument? Oh my God, this is so good. You're so fucking guilty, guy. Oh, this is so good. This is the exact, oh my God, this is exactly like when people are like, it's not pedophilia, actually, it's ebophilia. You see, the person they're interesting was not pubescent, still underage, but they were 14 years old, over the age of when women would typically menstruate. Ergo, it's like, what the fuck? Like, no. Oh no.
And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it.
Oh, you're fucking lying. What a... This is just like the theory that what with the Kendrick versus Drake shit, that Drake was feeding people stuff to tell Kendrick, and the stuff of being stuff like, yeah, dude, I sleep with minors, I love minors, you fell for my master plan, and now months later, after I have to go on a sudden vacation, I'm coming back and I own you. Like, what? No, and what is this? What is his master plan?
And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
That's a weird way. That's a weird fucking way to phrase it, dude. That's a weird fucking way to phrase that, right? Like, that's a weird way to phrase that. Because why would you say it like that? Just, you know what this tells me? It feels like now that this person was like 16 years old, but was in a country where that's the age of consent. But if that was the case, what he doesn't understand then is him being an American citizen, them being 16 doesn't fucking matter. You can thank Bush for that. That doesn't fucking matter. You have to abide by the American laws.
You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban.
Well, why would, first off, I speak for Twitch, why would any of the journalists assume this person was over the age of consent when you fucking said they were a minor?
You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well. I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
Bro.
These big-time publications,
Bro.
These journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs?
Oh my God, you're pathetic. Oh my God. Okay, so remember when I said a long time ago, maybe you don't remember this, that he's going to come back and do the right-wing grift. He's going to come back and he's going to be like, these journos, and they're still just unreliable, because there was already an audience for that. And he was testing the waters when he soft launch came back and started tweeting shit, like making fun of people with pronouns and bios or whatever, right? He is now fully courting the alt-right group. That's what all this is for. This is nothing but his application to that audience. To be like, hey, you guys still fuck with me, right? Because I can just twist the truth and then be like, hey, actually, it's these journalists' fault that all this shit got out of control.
They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening.
Yep. You see?
They reported on all this based on leaks from two former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it was defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles I'm sorry,
How
but
else would it be
mutual
defined?
bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your
whatever. We're gonna go to the Rolling Stones article real quick. So, no, I'm not gonna sign up. No, Jesus Christ. All right. That until the reason reports emerged this week that he allegedly used Amazon's own platform and direct messaging feature to send explicit text to a minor. Now the internal response to those alleged conversations, long a subject of rumor speculation, is finally coming to light. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. This is him talking about him violating community guidelines. Discord kind of moves from the partnership program reserved for their active popular servers. You see Twitch over financial losses, like I've covered my other stuff. This is just money. It's not about the CSAM like he was talking about before. The primary author of this article, Rod, right? First learned reason of his ban from credible sources in June 2020 child support net due to extreme sensitivity topic. And then the whole thing with Cody, him releasing it, was even learning that she was underage. He also allegedly inquired about her plans to TwitchCon, the company's semi-annual gaming convention, EF5 Midnight Society. And this is why all of this doesn't make any sense, right, to me. Because if you're saying this was bait, that you didn't message him inappropriate, that none of this shit happened, then why wouldn't you have kept your position at your job and everything else? Like, why not just send the messages out and be like, hey, this is what was sent, change the person's name, this is what was sent, or show that internally to your team so they're like, hey, actually, you're in the right. We didn't do any of that stuff. Beam, who did not reply to a request for a comment on this story, once again took it to defend himself, this time with a longer statement in which he admitted to having mutual conversations with a minor that sometimes lean too much in direction inappropriate. That's enough right there. The tweets edit history, which he's claiming now that he did, as a debate, is he edited it, right? The word minor, individual, and then changed it again. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by settlement. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. So, again, he admitted to that. Right? What he's doing right now is backtracking. That's it. It's just.
each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words. And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal. You see, I engage with my community.
Yeah, that was the problem. See, but even with this, right, then it's, again, why wasn't your lawsuit then about Twitch erroneously firing you, essentially, and not just for financial compensation? Why wasn't like, you reinstate me because this was bullshit, you guys fucked up? Like, there's the more that you say, the least believable it is. But I'm sure his fans are gonna be like, oh no, see, I never disrespected the 2-time. He would never lie to us. Even though he fucking lied to his wife and cheated on her, but whatever.
I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020, my ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform.
Okay, right? Who cares? Who cares?
Love remembers this. We got zero front page love.
Okay, dude,
He didn't follow me on Twitter.
Okay.
Twitch rival terminate. Oh, I'm sorry. I new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned.
Oh, so this is just everyone's out to get you. This is just everyone's out to get you after all these years. Suddenly, in 2020, everyone's coming for you, Doc. That's crazy. Wow. Ooh, so sorry. Absolutely. Oof, man. Hate to be the doctor right now.
The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch.
Yes.
But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged.
Hey. Maybe you don't understand this thing called power dynamics. When one person has no power and the other person has all the power, the person with no power is going to be hesitant to do shit like, I don't know, report them to the company that the person essentially works for. You were a massive Twitch streamer. You made Twitch money. Do you really think a person, a random Twitch user with no clout, with no audience, with nothing, would feel emboldened to do that, right? It happens in real life. When women get sexually assaulted and the person who did it is a guy in power, they don't report it, or because they see with what happens to other women who report it, they see how much power that guy has, how much pull he has, he can control their careers, all those things, right? So that's a reason why. Just spitballing there.
On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's Special Operations Team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
And yet you still got banned.
That would have been the end. That should have been the end.
Then you got banned, dude.
But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement.
Also, real quick, I know this sounds like, oh my God, I'm just such a hater, whatever, but let's be completely fucking transparent here. This is the equivalent of sending a report to Twitter or YouTube and them saying, this doesn't meet our qualifications of being a violation, and the person sent you the N-word 1,000 times, told you to kill yourself, right? You've seen that on Twitter a bunch. Right now it's happening on YouTube with the mostly the Star Wars fandom, but they're sending all those grifter right-wing accounts that are doing nothing but mongering hatred and harassing people, and they're sending their videos as evidence, and YouTube's going, I don't see what the problem is. And in the video, they're calling someone a half-black bitch. In the video, they're using slurs. In the video, they are directing people to attack certain individuals. And they're just like, doesn't violate our things. That doesn't mean it's A-okay. It means the system fucking sucks.
Response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the Whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a multi-year, a big-time arbitration, okay? And, you discover a lot of stuff.
Doesn't fucking matter, though.
Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the Whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh?
None of this helps you out, dude. Because then again, then when you're doing your arbitration or whatever, you could just be like, well, that wasn't all of it. Here's what it is. My lawyer presented all the information and yada, yada, yada. Like, none of this makes sense, dude.
The NCMEC, Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge.
But that actually, from your own admissions, it was a different department in Twitch, right? Like, that's what the whole problem was. It was a different department in Twitch, and then another department went to look at it and said, actually, you got to go.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Honestly, it's just kind of fun him getting upset wearing that ridiculous costume.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case.
How?
But these former Twitch employees that claim...
Oh, weird. You spent like fucking 50 minutes getting into details from everyone else, but now about your case, it's, actually, hey, we don't got to waste time like that.
...aim to have firsthand knowledge. They just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts. The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me. Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry.
The realest motherfucker in this industry who wears a costume and refers to himself as Dr. Disrespect and not his legal name of Guy Beebe. Yeah, bro. You were so real. You're so authentic.
6'8", gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade.
This is him appealing to the alt-right. This is him saying, look, they're doing to this alpha Chad guy, white guy with the family, dude. They hate that. Twitch hates family values.
To improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect.
You just spent 20 seconds saying that you were. Talk about cheating on his life.
I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do. But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all this with big, inaccurate headlines like sexting and sexually explicit, you all got what you wanted.
You know what's hilarious though? He's talking about people like using the media for exposure. He himself was fucking doing this on Twitter. Like, I'm launching. I'm coming back. Here's the video. I'm going on Twitter. Who even streams? That like you were doing the same shit. Like, what the fuck?
At the expense of the tube time. The reality is, they wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, we're done. We're done. There's no more point doing this. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I was like, why not? And maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I wasn't. All of this is just him deflecting. Him suddenly coming out with information that he could account with at any given point, right? but didn't. And now it's a big conspiracy theory because that's what plays to his audience. Huge conspiracy theory. Oh my God, they're trying to stop the doctor. They're trying to stop the 2-time. They hate that I'm so buff and I'm so strong and I'm this and that and I'm 6'8". Bitch, I'm 6'8". You're not special. I'm so real. I wear wigs. I'm so real. I hide my face. I'm so real. I use a fake name. I'm so real. I'm so authentic. I'm so listen. They hate that I have a family. Yada, 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 yada. My guy, you admitted to this. There is no world in which all of this happens and you're like, this is the perfect opportunity to bait these guys. Bait them to do what? To report on something I myself admitted. What a bunch of idiots. Like, Twitch sucks. Whatever. I don't care about Twitch. But to use that to try to be like, see, everything that happened was Twitch's fault and I'm completely innocent in the matter. Did they even inspect the age of consent at that person's location? And it's like, we've all read the other reports, my guy. Like it's crazy. And he's like, oh, I'm going to take a vacation. Like, no. We saw the video of you streaming Elden Ring, looking at your phone and your world going upside down. Like, get out of here with this bullshit. But the most annoying part out of all this is that nothing I say, nothing I bring up, nothing anyone brings up will matter because he has his audience. And that's all it's ever going to matter. Even if he doesn't get reapplied for monetization through here, he can do a Patreon. He can do something else and they'll give him money. Because at the end of the day, we reward people for being shit. We do. Whether it's YouTube algorithm pushing hate, whether it's on Twitter because of Elon Musk, we're also rewarding hate and pedophilia and just being an awful person. We're in the age where that stuff's being rewarded. And I myself, I'm going to get called a bunch of names about this video, whatever. But that's the world we live in now, where it's just bad people get to keep doing bad things. And if something slightly inconveniences them, end of the world. Now, suddenly, things have to be just and whatever. It's the same old fucking song, man. It's the same old.